Good morning and welcome to week 2. I wanted to recap week 1. Really well done. You kept me busy. I had lots of reading. You should have done an intro of yourself, a tutoring check-in, talked in a forum about behavior as communication, and I found that really enlightening. I learned along with you. Most of you talked about children learning to process their emotions. Just a reminder, when we talk about people with disabilities, don't forget people first language, that the disability should come second and the person first. Just a heads up about that. Several of you mentioned yoga, and that's awesome. I tried that about 15 years ago in a classroom, and it did not go over well with parents. So I'm really glad that mindfulness thinking and yoga are being better accepted. Someone also mentioned something about type A personalities and bullying. Thought that was interesting, and I loved the E plus R equals outcome. I used that as a building principle. I had it painted over my door to remind myself and remind my students that the event plus our response to the event equals the outcome, and we do have control over the response. This is actually has been adopted by New Albany schools, and it's throughout their building. It's on their lanyards, it's in their hall, it's E plus R equals O. So excellent reading that last week. Also, sarcasm. I was glad to see somebody mention something that sarcasm has no place in the classroom. I totally agree with that. Talked about bullying and reading skills. Thought that was interesting. And one of our candidates went to Paris, and I didn't know that. So I'll have to follow up. Hannah, I'll be following up with you on that. So let's look at this week, week 2. We're going to be talking about progress monitoring. What is it that you do to monitor the progress of that student? And also think about, how do we communicate that to parents? How do parents know how well their child's doing on their IEP? You also have a forum where you do a tutoring check-in. Don't forget, your first post is due by Wednesday, and response to 2 peers is due by Saturday at midnight. I'm trying to stay up on that. I missed a couple. I took some points off from people, but they quickly emailed back and said, whoa, wait a minute. So it's a lot to monitor. 17 people, 2 forum posts, and who turned in what. So please, if I missed something, let me know. Thank you for that. This week, you're also doing a case study for your assignment, your turn-in assignment. You will read the case study, and you are responsible for 3 things in this case study. You will do an operational definition of the behavior, and the readings will help you with that. Also, you're going to write 1 behavior goal. Make sure it's measurable. That's all we're looking for. How will you measure it? Because this is in the progress monitoring section of your course. And also, what's the rationale of the behavior that you chose? So this is a tough time of year. It's cold, it's rainy, it's 63 degrees, and we're trying to Christmas shop, and my hat's off to all of you for being tough cookies and sticking this out, and we're already in week 2. So I wish you well and stay warm, and if you need me, by all means, reach out through email. My cell number again is 740-398-9837. So have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you online. Take care.